So we've heard from the big names in crypto Twitter what they think the outlook's going to be for 2018. I've got a very special guest with me that's flown in all the way from Los Angeles to be live with us in studio. Luke Martin, venture coinist as you call yourself on Twitter. Over 90,000 Twitter followers. Luke, what do you do? What does your day look like?
I'm an investor. I'm a strategist on Twitter as well. So maintaining my positions, maintaining my own book, and then also working with a number of clients and also that audience on Twitter.
And how long have you been trading crypto for?
Trading crypto only since early 2017, so I'm relatively new to this space still.
Amazing, and over 90,000 Twitter followers. Luke, what's your outlook for 2018? What are you looking for in 2018?
Yeah, what I'm looking for in 2018, I'm actually going to show it here on this chart. I like to break things down in terms of Bitcoin and alts. I like to separate the two. So what we're looking at here, this is the ETH Bitcoin channel showing how expensive or cheap alts are relative to Bitcoin. Up here at the resistance, this red line, you have alts. This is the peak of the last alt cycle in June, and they've been downtrending for the last 3 to 6 months, all the way down to the very beginning of this current alt boom, really. It's a resurgence of alts. The bottom was here, December 7th and 8th. I kind of called this on the 10th, moved into alts more aggressively, also made this call on Twitter to maybe lengthen those targets out, and we've seen ETH and a lot of alts take off 2, 5, 10x.
So slow down a little bit.
Yeah.
Why do you use ETH as the indicator for alts?
I use ETH up until a little bit ago. It still was the biggest alt as representative of the entire alt market. I used to use the Bitcoin channel, but things are a little bit more abstract now that Bitcoin has gone almost straight up.
So if I look at this graph that you've shown us, what you're actually saying is that we're in the middle of an altcoin run, and it doesn't look like it's going to end anytime soon. I mean, it looks like it's going straight through the red line.
Exactly, yeah. So my thesis, or my view when I made this chart, was that they were going to outperform for the next 3 to 6 months. It's already been 1 month, and they are flying. So I don't think it's going to end anytime soon. If it gets to the top of the channel, it looks like we're crossing about midway right now. They are losing a bit of that value.
Now, when you talk about value, do you talk about value as compared to Bitcoin or value as compared to fiat? How do you evaluate your investments?
Yeah, this is a hot topic, especially on Twitter. I'm always looking at Bitcoin, especially as a trader. That's the opportunity cost of me moving that Bitcoin into alts. Maybe as the infrastructure improves and alts have more USD markets in the future, that won't happen. But right now, Bitcoin is the liquidity for all these alt markets.
So let me ask you a question. And I asked this question on Twitter. I bought a token and I paid 10 cents for the token. And the token went to 20 cents. I doubled my money. I felt like a hero. At the same time, Bitcoin went from 4,000 US dollars to 15,000 US dollars. In your mind, did I make money or did I lose money?
Well, there's two ways to look at it. You did make money on paper, and you might have to pay taxes on that. But what you really should be looking at is the opportunity cost. If you just would have held your money in Bitcoin, you would have had a higher return. So that's kind of that's what you're thinking about all the time as a trader. Should you have taken that trade? Probably not.
So when you measure your personal portfolio, you only look at the total number of Bitcoins in your portfolio.
Correct. For the trading portfolio, yes, just because my account is still denominated in Bitcoin. In terms of investing in ICO investing, I think if you are putting in US dollars or fiat, the alternative case in looking at US dollars also helps.
Okay, so we've gone into 2018. The market's screaming. The alt market is running wild. We've never seen anything like this before. As a trader, what's your strategy? What are you buying and why?
There's 3 sectors that I want to focus on. I still like to look at things in a macro perspective. I'm looking at privacy coins, decentralized exchanges, and a new theme that I'm bullish on going into, I want to be positioned into, is interoperability.
Okay, let's slow down. So you're talking about privacy coins. Your favorite privacy coins, Zcash, Monero, Zcoin. What's your favorite privacy coin?
Monero being the biggest. I do like Monero, but Zcoin is my favorite privacy coin right now. Also because if you have enough Zcoin, you can run a Znode. You do collect that passive income from having a masternode.
So that's your pick when it comes to anonymity coins. Let's go to your next sector, which is, you said, decentralized exchanges.
Yep.
And in the decentralized exchanges, what's the entry point?
ZRX, I like. That's what I already have a position in. However, the next decentralized exchange coin that I'm looking at is Kyber. Vitalik's an advisor. I think it was priced a little bit lower. Market cap's still smaller. So I like Kyber as well. The mainnet is also coming out Q1 2018.
And what about Omisego?
Omisego, I don't cover that one too much.
You don't cover that one. Okay, what's your third sector?
Third sector, interoperability. So this is a theme that I want to position into early, and it's kind of combining privacy and the decentralized exchange factors. The one coin that I'm looking at is WAN chain.
Okay, well, let's take a step back. For the viewers who don't know what interoperability is, what do you talk about when you refer to interoperability?
Yeah, so it's a bit of a unique word, and especially to crypto. What I'm looking at there is these blockchains interacting with each other, right?
So the Bitcoin blockchain interacting with the Litecoin blockchain and the Ethereum blockchain.
Correct.
So the big play in this must be WAN chain.
That's what I'm thinking. Yes.
When are WAN chain going to launch their product and then essentially give all the people that participated in the ICO their tokens?
Well, it hasn't been announced yet, but I'm keeping an eye on sometime at the end of January. That's kind of the sentiment right now.
And are you saying that right now you're going underweight into Bitcoin and putting your money into ICOs and alts?
Correct. Ever since the resurgence, so ever since December 10th, I got more aggressive in my alts, both in terms of longer term investments. I wanted to build into those positions, and also in the trades, I'm letting them run a lot longer.
Okay, I'm going to put you on the spot, and I think it's only fair because I put everyone else on the spot.
Yep.
Total market cap at the end of 2018, where do you hang your hat?
It's so hard to pick a number. You know, the only thing I can guarantee is more high volatility. Let's say at least 5 trillion.
So you're saying we're going to go up from 700 billion to 5 trillion in 2018?
Yeah, I think we're going to give gold a run for its money.
You're going to give gold a run for its money?
Correct.
Luke, it's been amazing talking to you. For our viewers that want to get more of a fix, if this fix wasn't enough, we are hosting 2 events. We're hosting an event in Johannesburg on the 15th, Monday the 15th, and we're hosting another event with Luke on the 14th in Cape Town. If you want to get tickets, tickets are very limited. Go to my Twitter, @CryptoManRun, and you can book on the Quicket link. We'll see you on the 14th and 15th, where we can get another dose of some Luke Martin content. If you're a fan